Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of hiding from this rainbow toad. I feel like he's just stupid enough to not see us, but just smart enough to realize that something is out of place, because he has just been going back and forth in this very tiny hallway for about 7 hours? He hasn't blinked once. I think there might be something wrong with him. I'm going to put him out of his misery because the Omniscient Tomes, well, aside from giving us a quest to kill a bunch of trolls under some divine bridges, which we'll get to later, because the Ancient Tomes know that we're going to procrastinate, and procrastinate we will. But for right now, they kind of thirst for toad blood, so let's feed it toad blood? Blast Toad and more Stone Guardians. Well, luckily we only need to fight the toad right now. Blast toads are one of the very few remaining creatures that live within Gittish-occupied lands that have remained unaltered, even in spite of the Empire's best efforts. Nearly every aspect of the blast toad's biology can be used to create volatile explosives, and Gorham Hogg has tried for many decades to weaponize this. However, the humble blast toad has, time after time, resisted every experiment due to one singular fact: they will eat anything. Physical matter, magical energy, poisons, toxins, ghostly spirits, undead souls, reanimated bones. There is, without exaggeration, quite literally nothing that they cannot and will not eat. Keeping them contained is all but impossible, let alone experimenting on them. Ooh, we'll finally be able to put Axes of Evil to use. Unfortunately, there's not exactly a group of enemies to try this out on, but I still want to see it. So the toad is going to explode because it's a blast toad and it explodes with the toad power. Attack those. And then Charles, you can literally blow it up because everything about this fight is related to booms. Booms. I sweat nitroglycerin, and then when people slap me because they're, very rude to me, I kind of explode. Oh, he's got a mortar shell, but I've got a magic shield. Oh, you cannot stand against me. Oh, Stone Guardians can raise their tension. I have channeled my aura into my axe. Does that cost no? It doesn't cost any MP. Oh, that is powerful, especially against groups of enemies. That's a good ability. I didn't realize it took no MP. It's very good for a gladiator. Nuts, bolts, go for the thing. Charles, keep going, boom. Okay, Guardian goes down, very good. And that's going to take care of the toad. Oh, nuts and bolts. They really are capable of cleaning up. Very powerful beings. 338, no items, no levels, but that's perfectly fine. That's another enemy for the toads to consume. On the last episode, we beat Hootingham Gore, got into Gittingham Palace, and we are slowly making our way up to the very pinnacle of the place, hunting down all of these evil doers as we go. We have been tasked by Celestria herself to cleanse this place, and cleanse it we shall. But I do want to loot every area that we can, because there are plenty, and I say, and I mean, plenty of things to loot. I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's a hole. I wonder, did the blast that rent asunder the observatory and the realm of the Almighty originate from the Gittish Empire? It would not surprise me if it did. Oh, a dark shield. Dark shield. I don't believe dark shields are cursed. I believe that's just a very powerful shield. You have the white knight shield. Yeah, it takes a jump from 177 to 182 and an extra % of block chance. That's a powerful shield. Charles, you have the ethereal shield. I think I'm gonna give the dark shield to Nuts, because the ethereal shield gives good special magic bonuses to Charles. Yeah, you are definitely going to get the dark shield, and it looks really good. It looks really good. So that is a very nice shield for anyone who is playing defensively. Go away, Dark Skeleton. We're not... Oh, it's a toad. I don't suppose you'd be willing to move? You're kind of in the way. Oh, thank you. Oh, another one. I don't suppose you'd be willing to move as well. You're kind of in the way. I was about to say these toads are very accommodating, but this toad is not you're very much in the way. I need you to move. Can I just scooch on past you? No, I can't scooch on past the toads. All right, they're really fat and they can clog up everything. He doesn't notice the party's presence, which means he gets to live. Honestly, if they don't notice me, they can live. And I'm not running away. It's preserving their life. Because the toads aren't evil, believe it or not. Like, the toads are just, creatures that live here. They're not actually possessed by Gittish forces, so we don't need to worry about that. No, we don't. Right, where is this area? Level 2, right, this is a different level. We have to be aware. Oh, actually, I need to fight you. I was about to say, you're new, but you are new. White King. Do we need to fight? Have we fought White Kings before? I don't know if we have. I don't think we have. The tomes can clarify. White Kings channel their magic through the tiny skull atop their staffs. When these whites are created naturally, through natural arcane energies converging on old battlefields, they usually scavenge animal skulls to use. However, nothing about Gittish white knights are natural. Fright Knights can create them by the dozens, and instead of animal skulls, the whites are given the skulls of the Empire's fallen foes, which drastically boosts the magical prowess of these undead mages. If we haven't, fantastic. We now know. Oh wow, Charles got that crit. Wow, Charles! There will be no other magic ewers. Ewers? They're not artisanal, very sacred ewers of, like water carrying. We can't find Celebrimbor with the sacred ewer of light. Charles is the only magic user around, apparently. But that's fine. That is fine. That is very fine. Ooh, a door. The door is tightly shut. It won't open. Oh, we beat you. You're like a Blight Knight or a Blight King or something like that. We fought you in the past. You were the one who led the attack on Upover. Ooh, right. Okay, so now we're on the outer extremities of Giddingham Palace, and I believe there were plenty. Ooh, that boss troll. This is a tiny boss troll. I'm taller than you. You're one of those boss trolls that's, shunned because you're really tiny. And stupid because you don't notice us. That's fine, we need to beat you anyway. Boss trolls joined up with the Empire mainly because they were too stupid to realize that they were basically making slaves of themselves. Over generations of passive exposure to magical forces, the boss trolls did seem to get ever so slightly smarter, and that did put them into a good position to boss around even dumber trolls. But they are still pretty dumb. Lieutenant Hootingham Gore likes to throw eggs at them and watch as they get confused and then beat each other up. So let's just, if it doesn't notice us, we just get free reign to tear it apart. Wow, you survived even a crit as well? Well, Dynne is going to get a ×2 attack. Oh yeah, that boss troll literally did not know what hit it. And I do mean that literally, because it never noticed our presence. But that's fine. That was defeated. I'm pretty sure there's a chest. Oh, there was a chest on the other side. All right. So yeah, to get inside, you need to go through that door, but we're not going to worry about that right now, because I do want to explore as much of the place as I can, not counting the cannons. Ooh, Freezing Fog. I do need to fight Freezing Fog, so that's another enemy. I'm pretty sure that's the last of the normal enemies that we need to find around here, which is good. Very, very good. Let's allow the tomes to show us the power of cold fronts. While the dreadful Drackles guard their land-bound borders, the Freezing Fog guard the Empire from the air. Hundreds upon hundreds of freezing fog form a massive cloud barrier above Giddingham Palace that prevents beasts and Celestrians alike from even looking upon Gittish lands. For many centuries, the Celestrian Guardians believed that this obscuring cloud was the magical residue of the massive magical clashes of the final battles against the Empire. They declared the lands strictly off-limits, and unfortunately, the revived Empire took full advantage of this. Oh, we can take full advantage of Axes of Evil on these guys. Oh, that is great. And then we can blow them up with Boom. Oh, we're going to tear these clouds apart. I tried to catch them, but I missed. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, they can hit everyone. Ooh, coup de grace. Are they all gonna die? They're probably all gonna die. Yeah, Axes of Evil and Nuts are going to take care. We don't even need Axes of Evil. We could just take care of them. All right, so much for getting a special item from them. That's all right. We don't need items from the fog. Oh, this is where on this side that the chest was. Seed of Skill. Seeds of Skill are actually pretty useful to get, and I do recommend if you're not, saving them for no reason whatsoever, that you use them when you get them. because you can actually use Seeds of Skill to get extra skill points. So that is pretty cool. Okay, nice. Just barely avoided those. I think we need to cut over from this area. I'm not going to... Oh, I can go through here. Right. Oh, the bridge over there is cooked. How do I get to the other side? I don't... Oh, we have to come up from the top. All right, so let's go through this door first, because this just leads us off to the other side, which has the bookcase, which we should definitely read. There's a book called Instruments of Evil. Evil! Every villain is lemmings. They literally just follow one after the other, off the cliff to hell. Many of the maleficent monstrosities herein require a tough guy tattoo or two. Massacre Manguinis to make them yours. That is actually a very good tip. Manguinis are the enemies that you can just steal tough guy tattoos from, and they are very useful for, as the book implies, lots of these specific recipes. Demon spears, a falcon knife earring, and a demon whip. He also finds recipes for an archdemon's whip, a king cobra claw, and an executioner's axe. Very powerful recipes that we will see in detail soon. Let's break these barrels and hope, oh, those enemies just move themselves out of the way. Go away. Quick, get out before all the enemies come in and annoy us, because that is their want. Did we need to go? We didn't need to go down there. I think we can continue. I'm pretty sure that's all of the areas that we can reach. I think. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Before we go up any further. Oh, we can't go over there. Interesting. All right, that's fine. I do want to check if I can get around to the other side, because I'm fairly certain I can yoink myself in there by going back around. It might be... Oh, can we go up here? Where does this lead? Oh, it's more bookshelves. Actually, I'm glad we checked this out, because this is good. There's a book called In Pursuit of Happiness. Courage is a key component of happiness. Do not fear the reckless necklace. Cure it of its curse. Dynne finds recipes for a happy hat, elevating shoes, and a lucky pendant. These are all very good recipes to get our hands on. There's a book called Dress to Impress, Fashions of the Royals. If you're looking to replicate the royal style, you'll need plenty of monarchic marks, which are made by sanctifying the reckless necklace. Dynne finds recipes for princess's robes, a queen's robe, and an empress's robes. He also finds recipes for a prince's peacoat, a king's coat, and an emperor's attire. Not to mention recipes for a spellword circlet, marquess's mittens, and monarch's mittens. All very, very powerful alchemy recipes. We will look at these later. Not right now, we're kind of in the middle of a thing. But, again, very powerful recipes. Definitely, if you are curious, go check out what it would take to make those, because they are very good bits of equipment. I don't think we can make any of them right now, but maybe if you're willing to grind up against a bunch of high-level enemies, you might be able to manage it. It does seem to be that I was correct. You can get back out to the other side if you go literally all the way back to the very entrance of Gittingen Palace to go all the way back to where that where we jumped off to that treasure floor is. I really hope whatever's in this chest is worth my time, because I literally went around the entire Gittingen Palace. It's a mini medal. Well, it was a red chest, so we did need to get it, but it wasn't really worth our time. And I really don't want to have to deal with these guys. And progress has been made. Into the door. It's not locked. Well, I mean, even if it was locked, it wouldn't have mattered. We have a magic key for that. But we do need to go to the very tippy top of this palace. Ooh, they even got portraits. Well, Grim Reapers and the Rapture, but, you know, I don't really expect much else from, you know, the Gittish. They don't exactly have the best taste in arts. Axes of Evil can definitely take care of all of these guys. Nuts and Bolts can take care of the middle two, and Charles can blow up the rest of them. I do kind of want to get Nuts to level 40. Nuts and Charles, because they do need to allocate the rest of their skills. Can't use spells. Don't affect Charles. Okay, well, you affected Charles. He can't cast spells at the moment. Did you just try and hit me with your staff? Only Charles can make that work. Like, you can't even do it. Oh, wow, you are so dead. Wow, that is nuts for you. Literally more powerful than God. And that one goes down as well. And the rest of you can die a very peaceful undeath with my knife straight through your sternum. Give me those experience. Perfect. There's that level 40 for nuts that we wanted. Look at those stats. Magical mending up to 190. That's so good. Very good. And then we do get 24 points to allocate for her. I do kind of want multi-thrust. But faith. Ooh, can we get... We can get to 66. I'm going to get... I want that natural mending plus 60. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to get that to 56 because that's just really nice, especially moving forward. And then the rest of this, we'll get to 86. Oh, we were just 2 points shy of getting multi-thrust, but we'll be able to get that on the next level up, which is not in any way, shape, or form close, but multi-thrust at the next point will be good. So we'll gladly take that. Rot Stopper, I don't think that really helps, but the magical mending is also what we really were after. So that's good. Very, very good. Charles will get a level up very soon. Ooh, more loot. I love the fact that the Gittish Empire is so old because they have really good loot. Like a bunch of mini medals. Okay, well, apparently the mini medals were their currency back 300 years ago, but that's fine. Is there anything that I am missing? I don't believe there's anything else around. I'm pretty sure those are the last 2 chests that we can get our hands on. Everything else is fine. All right. With that, the furry fish himself. So, the other 2 snuffed it, eh? What perfect fatheads. Then I'm the last of the triumvirate. Goresby Purvis is the name. Beyond this door lies the throne room of our proud and preposterous leader, King Godwyn of the House of Gitt. And I'm afraid that to let you pass is perfectly out of the question. Prepare yourself to be perforated. He's a weeb. He's a weeb. Gorobus Puri is a weeb. He's got a katana and it will not be enough to save us because I have a giant wrought iron axe. I will cut you down to size no matter how cool your cape may be. The most terrifying member of the Triumvirate is without question the Silent Blade, Goresby Purvis. Wielding a katana longer than a human man, honed to beyond a razor's edge, Goresby Purvis has only been defeated by Graynarl many centuries past. Goresby Purvis was witnessed to have slain 7 bandits in mere moments when he was only a child, and it was this feat that resulted in him having been inducted into Gittish ranks at the tender age of 5. Rising through the ranks with lightning speed, he ultimately was granted the honor of being the single Kingsguard to King Godwyn. It was Goresby Purvis who acts not only as the last line of defense to the king, but also as one of his most trusted advisors and tacticians. We begin by using Helm Splitter, the classic strategy to lower defenses. Nuts! I am going to ask you to start off by doing Thunder Thrust. That's what we do. Bolts, we're going to go with the classic. Eye for trouble. No. Augments an enemy's entry in the defeated monsters list. Pardon? Honestly, you can do that once because I don't know what that does. I don't think I've ever used that. Charles, I need you to use Oomph on Dynne because that is, just how powerful we are. Cast her Expert Eye over Goresby Purvis. She got an eyeful. His every last detail is committed to memory. I think between levels, 61 damage. Goresby Purvis is, believe it or not, way more dangerous of an enemy compared to Hootingham Gore. But we'll deal with it. We absolutely will. Defense is decreased. Fantastic. That is good. I'm pretty sure the Ancient Tomes have given bolts the ability to literally fill up the Ancient Tomes with an infinite amount of information, which is very good. But aside from that, though, we're just going to go with Helm Splitter. Nuts is going to do... I don't think we need a multi-heal just yet. Let's try doing... Protect the party from undead enemies' attacks. Rot Stopper might be interesting. Puts the user in line of fire to protect a pal. I don't think we need to do Whipping Boy just yet. Honestly, just normally attack. I don't think Nuts needs to do anything extravagant. Bolts, now that you've got your knowledge out of the way, Toxic Dagger, go for that poison, because we do need to do that. And Charles, I need you to oomph up bolts. That is the next one that we need to do. 98, pretty good. Multi-slash. Yeah, all of his attacks are based very heavily on swords, and you just triple hit. Ooh! Yeah. Gorbis Puri is very terrifying. Like, he's good with the critical hits, very powerful of a fighter. We need to do, where is Zing? We need to get Dynne up. He was the last person that I expected to fall down. Okay. Go for Assassin Stab, and Charles, you need to do... Ooh, I think we need to get Acceleratle going. 168. Ooh. Ooh, Bolts might go down. Ooh, if he targets Bolts, Bolts is going down. Zing, you need to get up. Dynne, come on. Okay, Dynne returns to life. Now we just need to not go for him. Okay, please don't target him again. No, don't go for Bolts. Ooh, hacks away like a demon. Yeah, one of his attacks allows him to basically have a Thunder Thrust of his own, which, if it lands, is a guaranteed crit. So, nothing about this is good. Yeah, or a Hatchet Man. It basically has the same effect. So this is very bad. We need to get a multi-heal. Actually, we need to get a more heal on Dynne. I don't know if Dynne technically got the Acceleratle. Let's try and go. We need as much damage as possible for this. Yeah. Of all of the Triumvirate, Gorbis Purvis is the most dangerous, hands down. Having 2 attacks in a turn and the ability to do very dangerous critical hits is dangerous. Go for Frizzle. 75. Oh, he's going for nuts. Oh, Fame Slash. Okay, hacks away like a demon. Ooh, well, that's this fight. I think we need to take... Oh, this is... Yeah, hacks away like a demon. Not exactly good. Actually, you know, it's very bad. I think we need to get Acceleratle going before the oomphs. We need to be able to outspeed him with the healer. Him going before us is very dangerous. I guess we just need to go for Frizzle. Haywire? 140? Swift Upward Slice. Ooh, and he can not... Yeah, a lot of his attacks also has the utility of, you know, being able to burn us or freeze us or knock us down and strip us of a turn. It's not good. Gorbis Purvis, even with my Liquid Metal Slime training, is a very terrifying opponent. Very terrifying. All right, let's get this fight going again. Party was wiped out, but that's fine. Round 2. Start. All right, for this one, we're going to prioritize lowering his defenses at the same time as raising our speed instead of our attack. So we're going to go with Helm Splitter. Nuts, do you have any defensive spells? Insulate for breath attacks. Ooh, buff. Raises the defense of a single party member. We don't exactly have, like, Ka-buff or anything that raises the defenses of multiple things, but that's fine. We're gonna buff. Nuts is gonna buff herself because she needs to be able to survive. Bolts, you are going to do, well, Eye for Trouble because, well, that needs to canonically happen or the tomes will literally reset reality and force us to do it. So you could do Eye for Trouble, and then Charles, we need to get going with Acceleratle. So hopefully Dynne will be able to lower his defenses quite significantly. Or at least happen. Hopefully he goes for Dynne every time because Dynne has a lot of HP. And he got knocked off his feet. Lovely. Alright, so Nuts' defense is increasing. We're getting Acceleratle. Nuts is going to have to heal Dynne. Lovely. Stripping my most powerful fighter of his attack. Fine. Go for Helm Splitter. I need you to do... mid-heal on Dynne. Bolts, now you can start going with Toxic Dagger. Hopefully we can poison him. Go for Acceleratle again. 70, but not poison, that's fine. Go for the mid-heal, that's good. Back to full, we can handle that. Ooh, smoothly dodge, nice job, Bolts. Okay, as long as that damage is relatively spread around, we'll be fine. Multi-slash can be dangerous if it's attacking the same person. So if the fight is going on for a long time and your characters are dying left, right, and center, that's when multi-slash becomes dangerous, when he only has a few targets to hit. Because that's a 4-hit combo on potentially 1 or 2 characters. Helm Splitter, I'm going to have you do buff on yourself again. Bolts, again, go for Toxic Dagger. And Charles, I think we're good with Acceleratle. So now you can do Oomph on Dynne. Charles casts Oomph. Hopefully he doesn't knock us off our feet. Prime for a coup de grace. That would be good. 73 more damage. That's fine. Increases a lot of defense. That's good. Don't go for them again. Don't go for bolts. Okay, a little bit on everything. That's fine. We could deal with that. Helm Splitter, 204. That's good. That's better. Helm Splitter again. Nuts, I'm gonna need you to do... I think it's best to do multi-heal on everyone. Bolts, I'm gonna have you do... Actually, I'm gonna have you do Assassin Stab, and Charles... Ooh. Honestly, I don't think we have a lot of MP. I don't think coup de grace is going to be really necessary. So, Oomph Bolts. Yes. 67, not bad, but that'll be fine once the Oomph takes it to the next level. Attack increases a lot. Multi-heal, that's good. As long as we stay on top of the healing, we'll be good. That gets everyone back up to full. Flame Slash, it's fine. Swift upwards, down on Charles. Okay, we could deal with that. 212, that's good. Keep doing Helm Splitter. Nuts, I need you to mid-heal Charles. Bolts, I need you to Assassin Stab Charles. Can't do anything, but that's fine. 140, that's double the attack, that's fine. Heal Charles. If Nuts goes down, 19. So those defensive buffs are very helpful. I highly recommend you use defensive buffs on your healer. Or your priest, I should say. Helm Splitter again. You don't really need to heal anyone at the moment. So you can just go for an attack. Bolts, go for Assassin Stab. Charles, I'll let you do Coup de Grace. Yeah, I'll let you do it. Just in case we need to do more spells. It'll be fine. 90 damage, that's pretty good. Unleashes his Coup de Grace. 0 zone. Now I don't need to spend any more AP. And he's down on his feet again, and he's going away hacking like a demon, and there goes Dynne. Okay. That's not good. We need to get Dynne back. Lovely. All right. Bolts, keep going for Assassin Stab. Okay, 165. We do damage. Charles is still not ready for a fight. Please get back and don't fail. Okay, he's back alive. 17, that's fine. Don't go for Dynne. 23, still alive. Okay, so we can heal Dynne with a more heal. That's some more heal. Dynne, I need you to do Helm Splitter. Nuts, I need you to do more heal on Dynne. Bolts, you need to keep doing Assassin Stab. And Charles, now that you have 0 zone, I guess you should do Frizzle. 164, good damage all the time. We do still have Acceleratle, so that's fine. 79, not a lot, but every bit counts. Ooh, agility is returning to normal. Ooh, we need to start getting that. Okay, so Dynne is back up to full. Multi-slash. Don't go for Charles. That's a lot of damage on Charles. Oh, no. Crackle Slash. Okay, Charles is down. That's not good. 151. His defense is decreased. All right, we can handle that. Nuts. Do I want to waste... I can afford to waste 1 zing on Charles. Bolts, keep going with the Assassin Stab. Just keep perforating his liver. If Charles comes back, that's a good thing. Okay, Charles is back. Defenses and agility is returning to normal. Ooh, that is not good. Swift upward strike. Ooh, Nuts is inactive now. Ooh, that is not good. 173. Okay, so we don't have our healer for a turn. That is very bad. Helm Splitter, Bolts. We just need to do as much damage with Bolts and Dynne as we can. Charles, you have Acceleratle. Let's get Acceleratle just back up and going. Oh, we did it. Nice. Okay, yeah. Gorbis Pervy is a very dangerous foe. He has a very high powerful attacks. But we do all survive, and we do get the benefit of all the EXP. So Charles, I don't think Charles is going to get a level up. But he drops a treasure chest, and I get a lot of money. A Fizzle Foil. Now, that is a very nice sword that we will put to use at some point in the future when we're using swords. Successful fight. Very successful. Very good. Golly, you're pretty good, I must say. It's a rather surprising feat to meet someone else who surpasses me in skill. Still, it's truly an honor to end my career with an opponent such as yourself. Perfect. Just perfect. Can't really roll my R's when I'm dying, though. Your Majesty, I do hope you can forgive me for not sticking around. I've been perfectly useless. Look at his immense purple aura. Insane. Absolutely insane. Let's heal everyone up. I want my MP back. I'm gonna go back downstairs to that little healy spot, and then we can go inside. And since I was really counting on Charles getting a level up from Gorbis Purvey, I'm also going to allocate his skill points right now, because he also has 24. I wanted to wait for him to get a level up, but we're gonna do this right now. So what does he have for the wand skills? Plus 60 MP? That might be pretty good. What does he have in Spellcraft? Ooh, the Magical Might. Do I want MP or Magical Might? I think I want that plus 60 Magical Might. Because I would need to allocate the 20 skill points for that. Is there anything at 68? No, 70. All right, so Charles, I want that Magical Might. So I'm going to get you up to 78. And then I'm going to get one skill. In the next level up, we'll get that MP as well. All right, so that's good for Charles. That's good for Charles. So he gets more power and Channel Anger, which we'll look into later. But that Magical Might increased by 60 is definitely something that is going to be very useful. Very, very useful. So before we head in, we'll cement the universal state. The tomes are pleased. And then we will continue onwards to find our wayward master and the king of the House of Gitt. Come, Aquila, hand over those figs now. There's a good fellow. Very well, Godwin of the House of Gitt. If you desire them, they are yours. But in return, I must take your life. I knew he hadn't betrayed us. My master, infiltrating the evil House of Gitt to take it down from its heart. I truly did learn from the second greatest Celestrian. So that's what this has all been about. Well, well. And I suppose that means they're not even the real figs, are they? The figs are the sacred fruit of the observatory. To use them as mere bargaining tokens would be sacrilege. I feigned the betrayal of my kind, my land, my pupil, all so I would be brought before you. Oh, how utterly, delightfully clever of you. Unfortunately, the price for such a priceless piece of deception will be your life. No, I will vanquish you and release your prisoner, foul fiend. Unlimited power! Aquila, is that really all you could muster? A little disappointing for unlimited power, I must say. Only one of us has that strength, boy. I doubt you'd even make a decent feed for Barbarous, and he's hardly the fussy type. And to be quite frank with you, Aquila, if you're not going to make yourself useful, I shall jolly well have to get rid of you. Oh, red lightning! Master! Aquila! He's got the power of the sun in his hand. Dynne, you need to intervene! Ah! No. My master, Aquila! Dynne! Master! Is this an apparition? Dynne, can it truly be you? Why have you come to this accursed place? I'm here to save you. I've been bidden by Celestria herself to... Don't worry. I am capable of defeating this scoundrel. And what have we here? Another grub come crawling out of the woodwork, eh? But to make it this far, you must have beaten their respective gore ships. Good show, jolly good show. I certainly shan't be holding back then. Come along, let's give you the right royal thrashing you so richly deserve. King Godwyn of the House of Gitt. King Godwyn of the House of Gitt was a man whose life is shrouded in mystery. Of the scant few remaining historical records that exist, even amongst Celestrian historians, it is said that Godwyn was taught magic from a very early age, as per royal Gittish customs. No branch of arcane thought was forbidden to him. Necromancy, mind control, elemental mastery, energy manipulation, and even self-augmentation were all within his reach. His immense talent, coupled with even greater cruelty, allowed him to turn the threat of the Gittish Empire loose upon the entirety of the known world. Nowhere was safe, not even the heavens above. King Godwyn sought to destroy everything and rule the ashes. This is the culmination of our royal decree, the divine task beset to us by Celestria herself. We will destroy you here and now, you wretched devil. We are going to pull off the same strategy because if it worked with the very powerful Gorbis Purvey, we are going to make it work on you. Helm Splitter to lower defenses. We are going to make sure we get that buff on nuts to make sure our defenses are higher than ever. Bolts, you are going to be doing Toxic Dagger until we get the oomph to hopefully get poison. And Charles, classic Acceleratle. He's not envenomated, but they never, ever get envenomated. But give me the delicious agility. Something tells me this fat ass is not going to be as powerful as Gorbis Purvey. All magical effects are null. Right. Probably don't want to go for a bunch of buffs at this point. But his defenses decrease. So if you can lower their stats, that's probably the way to go about this. I don't recommend boosting... Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering the strategies. I think you might be able to get 1 or 2 buffs out before he does Disruption Wave. So, with that in mind, I'm going to just have Nuts do as much damage as possible. Bolts, you're going to go with Toxic Dagger. And Charles, you're going to do Oomph on Dynne, just to see if we can't get a few attacks from Dynne with Oomph. And if we can bait in the Disruptive Waves, then that's even better, because that's an attack he's not doing. Thin Air Attack, that hits a lot of them, but they're not exactly the most powerful attacks, so that's fine by me. So we get a boosted Helm Splitter, so his defenses have been lowered a stage and our attack has been enraged. We are good for this. Okay, so Helm Splitter again, Nuts you can attack. Bolts, I think you just want to go for Assassin Stab. Actually, go for Eyes of Trouble, or Eye for Trouble, and get a comprehensive list on him. And then Charles, go for... See, this might be a bit of a weird one. I don't think this is going to work, but see if you can't get anti-magic to work on him. Learn your magic. An Eyeful of King Godwyn. Man, she is really laying down on the grenade for that. Disruptive Wave. Okay, so that's fine. He's unaffected. All right, I don't... Ooh, nice crit. Nice crit. Very nice. 151, no defenses. Coup de grace. Heck yeah, Dynne. Get that going right now. Nuts, go for that. Bolts has gotten an eyeful of some... Bolts has gotten an eyeful ever since she got that ability of an undead king and a furry. Bolts is the one making the true sacrifices. Go for Assassin Stab and Charles. I'm gonna need you to do... Ooh, Wizard Ward? Protects the caster from magic. Restores a fair bit of an ally's HP. Oh, you have... I didn't realize Caduceus did that. That's interesting. Increases the user's magical might by a mighty margin. Honestly, if we're gonna do Channel Anger, this is a good time. 101, that's some good damage. Only an eye for Bolts. Cranks up his Conjuring Clout. His magical might increases a lot. That's like a self-styled oomph. So that's good. Thin Air Attack. That only does a little bit of damage. We're very powerful. Kafriz. That is a strong attack. Okay, that's... Nuts is going to have to heal Bolts. I'm very glad Bolts managed to survive. Go for 100. Right now, go for 100. 50 is not a lot, but it's fine. Nuts, I'm going to need you to do... that more heal on Bolts. And Bolts, if we can get a second item, honestly, that's fine by me. So do your coup de grace. And then Charles, I need you to do Frizzle. It's no Cuffrizzle, but we do have the extra power. So let's see how this does. Itemized kill. You're mine. Nothing happens. All right, that's unfortunate. 154, that's pretty good. Aside from the initial use of the move itself, can you not do that on Bolts? Luckily, he only gets one attack a turn. 636, that's pretty good. I'll gladly take that. Keep doing Helm Splitter. Nuts, I'm gonna need you to do... Everyone needs a little bit of HP, so do multi-heal. Bolts, you can now do Assassin Stab, and Charles... Oh, why did you click attack? Oh, Charles, you're not smart. That's fine. He's dead anyway. All right, that's okay. I wish we kind of got that heal off first, though. That's fine. Okay, good. Big success. Big success. Not nearly as dangerous as Purry. Do you have any idea what an insult to the glorious Gittish Empire your continued insistence on causing trouble constitutes? I see I shall have to beat your lesson into you with a good deal more force. Very well. But I'm warning you, you won't like it. Oh no. He's ascending to his demonic form. He shed his mortal form and embraced his true necromantic power. King Godwyn, Stage 2. His true form draws near. The true wretched form of King Godwyn. Having shed his undead yet human guise, Godwyn has truly embraced the darkest of powers, and has used it to mutilate his own form until nothing remained but bones wreathed in necromantic power. Possessing vast arrays of energy disruptors, elemental forces, and augmentations capable of granting him strength great enough to cleave steel in twain with ease, King Godwyn is the manifestation of century upon century of Gittish experimentation and torture. Reality itself screams at the world-shattering power contained within this monster. I really wish I got that heal off. All right, Dynne, go for Helm Splitter. Nuts, you need to get that multi-heal off right now. Bolts, go for that. Honestly, go for Eyes of Trouble again, because I believe this is a second bestiary entry, so I wanted both, just in case. And then Charles, I want you to get Channel Anger up again, because that's going to be very important. King Godwyn, another eyeful. Every crease of his bones is now in the toes. Magical Might increases. His attacks have gotten very powerful, and he has unleashed a second attack per turn. Multi-heal is now more important than ever before. Okay, so everyone is back up to a good, healthy amount of HP, which is good. Lower his defenses, please. If there were ever a time for defenses to be lowered, now is absolutely the time. Nuts, you need to do... Honestly, if we can get... Ooh, a snooze? No, a buff. I'm gonna see if we can get one buff on Nuts and one oomph on Dynne. Bolts, go for Assassin Stab now, and Charles... Actually, Charles has Channel Anger, so he's just gonna go for straight damage. 69. Ooh, it's attacking. Yeah, I really want Nuts to be able to survive these attacks. Hopefully he doesn't have... Or hopefully if he does have a Disruption Wave... Yeah, nearly 200 attacks from magic. That's powerful. It does even more than the physical attacks, but his defenses were lowered, so that's good. Nuts. I need you to get a multi-heal, Bolts, Assassin Stab, and Charles. I know you're doing a lot of damage, but I need you to do an Acceleratle. Hopefully we can get a few buffs out of this. Because if we can outspeed him, if Nuts can outspeed him, then that's really good for our survivability. Because the reason why we lost against Gorbis Pervy is because we were slower than he was a very fast opponent, but that's, you know, the way of things. 52 damage, that's fine. A Cloud of Inferno. Okay, missed Nuts. That's actually really good. 152 damage, that's fine. Helm Splitter, I need you to do multi-heal again. Bolts, Assassin Stab, and Charles. We got the Acceleratle off, so I need you to go back to Frizzle, because that's doing a lot of damage. 103, that's good. Multi-heal, very good. I highly, highly recommend taking a few bits of time. Ooh, critical hit. Take a bit of time to get some liquid metal slimes. He does still have Disruptive Wave. Okay, that's not good. But that's fine. Still doing a lot of damage. I definitely recommend at least having, like, around the high 30s of a level when you're going to fight these dudes, because they are very strong. And if you've been relying on buff tactics like Oomph and Acceleratle, you're going to have a hard time with these fights if you don't have the pure power. So Helm Splitter, get that coup de grace going. Choir of Angels is good. Bolts, Assassin Stab, and Charles, just keep doing that Frizzle. 110, very good. If we can lower his defenses, that'd be even better. Ooh, Kafrizz on Nuts. Ooh. See, that's why 255. That's why Acceleratle would have been really good. All right, I guess we have to just go. He's only attacking Dynne. All right, we need to go full throttle on this and just go all out. Charles and Bolts can technically heal. I might want to have... No, Bolts will go first. Okay, they need to keep doing damage. Charles and Bolts can technically heal. All right, go for Frizzle. 114. Nuts going down is very bad. 143. Because he's going to be attacking Dynne. Ooh, critical hit when he's using that spear. That's powerful. His rage subsides. Yeah, well, I'm very glad that Dynne was the one to take those critical hits, because that would have been bad otherwise. All right, you need to heal Dynne, and you need to use Caduceus on Dynne as well. So that'll get me a little bit of HP. Only 32. It's not a lot. Be healed. 90. See, that's good. Oh, he's kabuffing himself. And a Cloud of Inferno. Ooh, okay. This is not good. Decreases a lot. Okay, that's fine. Helm Splitter, I'm gonna have Dynne and Bolts just keep attacking, and Charles is gonna do Caduceus again on Dynne. Assassin Stab. 119. Get some healing. 88. Not a lot of healing, but it's fine. His defenses increases a little. Cloud of Inferno. Keep doing Cloud of Inferno. It's not doing an insane amount of damage, and it's manageable. 161. Defense decreases. Keep that defense decreasing so he keeps doing kabuff. Helm Splitter. I'm going to have you heal... Dynne can survive another round. I'm going to heal Charles and Caduceus Bolts. That should get Bolts back up to full. Hopefully. If Charles takes a crit... I can't believe Charles is the main healer. Okay, attacking Bolts. Attacking Dynne. Okay, we can handle that. 162, that's fine. Keep doing Helm Splitter. Charles doesn't need to be healed, so you can go for Assassin Stab. Dynne should probably be healed. Bolts can heal herself, and Charles can do Caduceus on Dynne. That'll get some good HP. As long as we can stay faster than him. Because as long as Dynne keeps getting the Helm Splitters off... Okay, that's going for Bolts. Any one of these attacks, I'm really hoping that they go down. Caduceus on Bolts, so you could do Assassin Stab. Wow, I am really glad I discovered by complete accident that Caduceus heals. Because if I didn't have that, we would be in an insane amount of trouble. Hopefully he doesn't do those spear attacks. As long as you just keep biting. Okay, that's fine. 157. Just keep whittling him down. Every attack is good. As long as he doesn't do the spears. I think we need to heal. Heal Bolts yourself. Bolts can heal herself. Caduceus again. Luckily, it's only 2 MP, so that's really good healing. Dynne gets the Caduceus. 33, that's fine. Ooh, he's attacking. Oh, don't go for the spear. Ooh, Kafriz. Okay, glad that survived. Nice job. Dynne is resilient. But he's outspeeding Dynne, which... Oh, we got the victory. Very good. Oh, Charles, MVP of that fight. Oh, MVP. I can forgive you for scuffing up the boat's paint job. Very nice. Nuts doesn't get a lot of experience, but that's fine by me. Charles finally gets that level 40. Very good. Good stats. Very good stats. I will gladly take that. Attributes improve. Crack. That's a spell that we could have used probably before this fight, but we'll take it. $6,000. Drops a treasure chest. A Scepter of Gitt. Dynne greedily grabs the loot. That is mine. We'll make sure Charles gets that and see if it's good for him. You've come far, Dynne. I feigned obedience to Godwin in the hope that I might free the Celestrians he held captive, but I was too weak. But I do not hold my actions to be shameful. Neither do I, my master. I did as I thought correct. I agree with your actions. Don't feel bad. Don't beat yourself up about this. I agree. I understand. My only regret is that I was forced to deceive you. But you have far exceeded every one of my expectations. You've surpassed every hope I've had for you, my apprentice. You are truly mighty indeed. Dynne, you... No, he's still alive! Ugh. Come now. Did you really think that was going to be enough to finish off Godwin of the House of Gitt? No! Dynne! Aquila! You rotter! Ah! Aquila! No! You are unharmed, Dynne. Praise be. It seems my journey ends here. You must finish this. You must free them. Free the Celestrians. Free him. Free my teacher. Your teacher? Master? What do you mean? Aquila. Don't look so down in the heart, Dynne. You did more than anyone could have hoped. You beat the boss of the bad guys for a start. Everyone will be pleased as punch about that, and they'll be really happy about that, won't they? Listen, this is no time to stand around looking all down in the doldrums. Snap into it. There's still Celestrians to be saved. They're probably being captive somewhere in the palace. We have to find them. Come on. We need to go. Stella. Oh, my master. Aquila. This is not how I wanted to become the second greatest Celestrian. Not by default. I wanted to earn the rank. I wanted my master to congratulate me. And it's like, Dynne, I now pronounce you second greatest Celestrian. This is not how I wanted this to go. Oh, no. Oh, and Nuts is dead. We need to fix that. And she's the only one who can restore her back to life. This is not a good day. Nothing about this was good. The fact that the king of the House of Gitt has been killed once more is the only good thing that's come out of today. The triumvirate is gone. The king is dead. Ugh. Well, with that, we know what we need to do next time. We need to go to the very depths of Gittingen Palace and free the remaining trapped Celestrians, one of which Aquila seems to have thought to be his own master, Corvus. But we will do that in the next episode. So whether you watch this one for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode, and I will see all you wonderful people in the next one. Later.